Hi everyone, my name is Denise Shesback-Moore and I'm with howcraftcollection.com. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create my Wandering Sky earrings. These earrings are created using the new stone beads just added to howcraftcollection.com. A complete list of the jewelry making supplies and beads along with printable PDF instructions can be found on howcraftcollection.com. Search Wandering Sky earrings. Also on my board, I have the Wandering Sky necklace. This necklace is created the same way we're going to create the earrings. So if you're interested in creating the necklace, visit howcraftcollection.com, search Wandering Sky necklace, and you can find the complete instructions for the necklace. We're going to start this project out by creating our dangles. Using a beaded head pin, we are going to string an amethyst iris cube, and we're going to form a wrapped loop. We're going to bend the wire back, move the pliers up, bend the wire towards us, move the pliers to the side, bend the wire back, and then we're going to wrap 1, 2, 3. Now normally I would stop here and I would trim the end, but I wanted these earrings to have a little bit of a rustic feel. So we're going to continue to wrap the wire around, moving the wire back up towards the loop. Using our wire cutters, we're going to trim that end. We are going to straighten out the loop, tap that wire down. So we want 4 amethyst iris cubed wrapped loops. Our next wrap loop is going to be the reconstituted lapis stone nugget. We're going to string the nugget, and we're going to form a wrap loop. Bend the wire back, move the pliers up, bend the wire towards you, move the pliers to the side, bend the wire back, and then we're going to wrap 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to continue to wrap the wire up. And then we're going to trim the end of that wire off, straighten up the loop, and tap the wire down. Okay, so there are our wrapped loops. Now we're going to create our simple loops. We need 1 amethyst iris simple loop. So we're going to string an amethyst iris onto an eye pin. We're going to bend the eye pin. Trim the wire. And then we're going to form a wrap loop. Just rolling the wire towards you. Make sure that's nice and straight. So we only need 1 of those. Now we need 3 of the purple Imperial Jasper cubes. I already have 2 made, so we're going to make 1 more. Using an eye pin, we're going to string the purple jasper cube. This one's 4.5 millimeter. We're going to bend the wire down. Trim the wire using our round nose pliers. We're just going to roll the wire towards us. Make sure that's nice and straight. Okay, so now we're going to connect our dangles. So dangle 1 is just the amethyst iris dangle. The second one has a imperial jasper. So we're going to open up the loop. That's how you open a loop. Open, close, open, close. And we're going to connect one of our amethyst iris dangles. So that's loop 2. We're going to do that one more time because we need 2 of the dangles. Connect that. Okay, so we have dangle 1. This is dangle 2. Now we're going to connect dangle 3. The first is the amethyst iris. Open the loop. Connect the imperial jasper loop. Close the loop. Now we're going to open the imperial jasper loop, and we're going to connect the lapis nugget, and we're going to close that loop. Okay, dangle 1, dangle 2, dangle 3. Now we're going to create this little centerpiece right here. Using an eye pin, we're going to string 3 purple imperial jasper cubes. And we're just going to bend that wire back. We're going to trim that end. And now we're just going to form a simple loop. We want to make sure that our loops are facing the same way. Now we're going to form the centerpiece using 6 inches of 22 gauge antique brass wire. I like to use my fingers as a guide. My fingers are about 3 inches. So there's 3. So right about there, I'm going to trim that. We're going to make a slight bend in the wire. And we're going to string dangle 3, the center, an African sodalite on each side, dangle 2, on each side, then an African sodalite on each side, dangle 1 on each side, two African sodalites, 4 millimeter on each side, and then we're going to string our center connector bead. So we have our center connector bead on. We're going to string another African Sodalite on each side. Now we're going to form a wrapped loop. Bend the wire back, move the pliers up, bend the wire towards you, move the pliers to the side, bend the wire back, and we are going to wrap. A little bit tricky because that wire is in the way. 1, 2, 3. We're going to trim this little end with our wire cutters. We're going to tap that down, straighten out the loop. We're going to go to the other side, making sure the shape looks good. Using our round nose pliers, we're going to form another wrapped loop. Bend the wire back, move the pliers up, bend the wire towards you, move the pliers to the side, bend the wire back. Now we're going to wrap. 1, 2, 3. We're just going to trim this end. We're going to straighten that out. Tap the wire down. Okay, so here is our centerpiece. Now we're going to create our side connectors. Using an eye pin, we are going to string an African Sodalite, an Imperial Jasper Cube, Amethyst Iris Cube, Imperial Jasper Cube, and an African Sodalite. We're going to bend the wire. Trim the end. Now we're going to create our wrapped loop. We're just going to move the wire towards us. So there's one. We're going to do that one more time. African Sodalite, Imperial Jasper Cube, Amethyst Iris Cube, Imperial Jasper Cube, African Sodalite. We're going to bend the wire down. Trim the end. Using our round nose pliers, we're just going to move that wire towards us. Okay, at this point, our wires need, our loops need to be facing in the opposite direction in order for the ear wire to hang properly on the earring. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab our chain nose pliers and we're just going to twist so that the loops are facing in the opposite direction. So let's do that to the other side. And we're just going to do a twist. You can also do this to fix loops that are facing the wrong way. And let's do it a tad bit more. We're going to connect our side pieces to the centerpiece. Opening the loop, close the loop, open the loop, close the loop. Just like you would do a jump ring. We're going to connect it. Close the loop. Going to the other side. We're going to connect it. Close the loop. Using a 4mm jump ring, we're going to open our jump ring. This is how you open a jump ring. Open, close, open, close. You never want to pull apart. So go on this side and connect that loop. Connect the other side. And then we're just going to attach the ear wire and close. And there are our Wandering Sky earrings. They have great movement. Don't forget about the Wandering Sky necklace. It's also on the website. Really beautiful. They look pretty cool together. Visit howcraftcollection.com for all your beading needs. Check out the Design Inspiration Library for more inspirational projects. And I hope you have a great day.